Well, hey-o there, everybody. It's me, SoapyBoy5, coming to you with another day of Let's Play. Hello, Mr. Cow. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Yes, you are. Look at you. Yes, staring. I can stare too. I'm just kidding. But yeah, no, it's fantastic to be back. It's been a long time since I've recorded any videos, and this is simply because, well, school. And at my school, we have terrible internet. So, I haven't really been able to record or upload or anything like that, so I've been kind of sad about that. Because I really enjoy making videos and stuff, so yeah, I'm at a place now where I have some, pretty good internet, so yeah, I'm going to start recording some videos here soon. I think I have all my audio checked out. If not, well, I'll probably end up recording this video again later. If I do, well, then, well, you're watching the episode right now, so hey, how you doing? But yeah, no, so, just so you guys know, I'm playing on a server. I'm not gonna tell you the name, because it's a whitelisted server, so even if you know the name, you can't get on unless he lets you. So yeah, there's that. And then, well, that eating noise, I don't know if it's super loud for you guys, but it's super loud for me. And I'm in the middle of these guys. But yeah, so we're playing on 1.9. It's not the very newest update, but it's like the big, the fighting one and all that stuff. So we have all that new stuff in there, and it's pretty cool. It's very difficult to kill mobs, I've noticed. Like zombies and stuff, which used to be super easy, are now like super difficult, because if there's any lag at all, it makes it super hard to kill them. Also, I started up a mine. I usually don't do this sort of mine, like where you have carts and everything. But this time I was like, I really want to make mine carts and stuff, and I want to use them, for, mining. Which is, what they're meant for, I guess. And so, yeah, so I ended up doing that. I'll show you guys that in a later video whenever we're making it all nice and everything. I just did it so I could get some basic resources. And right now, as you can see, I'm putting wooden slabs over some little puddles of water in the ground. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing for the next couple minutes. So enjoy. No, but really, so yeah, what I'm planning on doing is making some sort of medieval village. I've tried doing similar stuff in the past whenever I was playing all by myself. I don't think I've done it in any Let's Plays or whatever. But I know I've definitely done it all by myself, and in the past, it worked out kind of nice, but at the end of the day, I had to, like, give it up because, oh, I just did that, didn't I? Just because, you run out of time, you get distracted, the server goes down, whatever the reason is. So yeah, but I'm really excited because this time, I'm gonna make it work. Especially considering my friend who runs the server is in a very stable place in his life. At least I'm pretty sure he is. I'm like 97.5% sure he's in a stable point in his life. So I don't have to worry about the server getting messed up or anything like that. And so I'm going to be free to just build away and have fun. So yeah, you can watch these videos like as tutorials if you want. I don't know. I'm gonna be definitely showing a lot of tips and tricks and stuff, but that's just like gonna be obvious stuff for me, so I might or might not point them out. Just watch the videos and you'll see. You'll see what I do as far as building. One of the tips and tricks I can show you today is whenever you don't want to fall into holes with water, you simply put a half slab on them. Yeah, it's that easy. In the past I've used stuff like what is it? Lily pads. I've used those. Those are really nice, but the problem is that I am completely surrounded by desert, and I don't want to, like, run and find a swamp and harvest lily pads right now, so this is maybe a temporary fix, maybe a permanent one, I don't know. We'll find out in the future. But they're going to be mostly hidden because I'm planning on planting some wheat here. This is going to be a giant wheat field after I'm done with it. As you noticed, I spaced each of these out four around on each side, so it should be a perfectly watered field, except for the very edges. I'm gonna have to work out some problems with that because it's kind of funky, but it's alright, we'll fix it. But yeah, so yeah, you're running around harvesting your field, planting your field, whatever you're doing, and so this just keeps you from falling in. That's all it is. And then another trick you can do is if you're doing it with sugarcane, you can actually use it with carpet. Because you can actually place carpet on the side of blocks, including invisible blocks, and a sugarcane, the bottom one, counts as a block. So yeah, you learn something new every day. So that means you can put that on there and not have to worry. Because then you also don't have this little half step. So yeah, that's kind of cool. Also, another trick is if you want a lot of wood fast, just plant some spruce trees. Yeah. It's a great plan. It's a great thing. Just having a whole bunch of spruce trees everywhere. My thing is like whenever I'm about to build somewhere, I just plant a whole bunch of trees right where I'm going to build it. Cut down the trees, and you have plenty of wood for your building. Yeah. I mean, I've already got plenty of stone from the mining I did earlier, the quarrying. Because did you see that hole? That hole, okay, so that hole, I'm super proud of that hole. It's a really awesome hole. And let me tell you about that hole. I ended up, I think that hole took me like 6 or 7 hours to dig. Wait, I'm not so proud of it anymore. Oh, I feel so embarrassed. I'm just kidding. But yeah, no, it took forever. It's about 60 blocks. It's a little bit over 60 blocks deep, if I remember. It's like 63 or something like that. Because I started up on 75, and it goes down to y equals 12. So, yeah, that'd be 63. 63 blocks. That's really deep. Holy cow, that's so deep. And then it's 8 by 8, if I remember right. So, yeah, it's very deep. It's decently wide. So I got tons and tons. I've got all this. That's in there. And then I have a whole double chest down in the bottom filled with cobblestone and stuff like that. So it was a lot. There's a lot of stuff. So yeah. But like I said before, I'm just really excited to be doing Let's Play. You know, it may end up no one watches these videos, but that's alright, because I'm just having a fun time playing around and, you know, just having a general good time. Hey, what time is it? I need to check. Okay. Because, you know, gotta make sure that the video doesn't last too long, you know. Because I have bedtime. My bedtime usually ends up being around 2 o'clock. Yeah, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. Oh, man. That's not a good thing. Just, I work late at night, usually. So, by usually, I mean anytime I work. Usually until, like, you know, 10, 11, and I don't get home until 11 or 12 every night that I work. And so, you know, I'm just used to being up super late, and that's whenever I usually be playing and recording. So, yeah. Also, the nice thing about that is less noise from other people. Because the people I'm living with right now, they're family, and, you know, don't wanna have all them on the, you know, on the recording, because, you know, wake up and they're talking and, you know, everything. Yeah, watching Hawaii Five-0. Plug for that show. It's a really awesome show. My cousin watches it all the time. Yeah. Also, the sun's going down in the game. It's gone down like hours and hours ago in real life, IRL. So while I need to not go to bed yet in real life, I do need to go to bed in game. Oh my. You know, it's funny because in this game, you know, I go to bed right whenever the sun goes out. Like, right whenever that light goes out. But in real life, I'm like, man, that sun went out. I'm just now waking up. I'm just kidding. I wake up sooner than that. Oh, man. Okay. Climb the tree. Also, this is a really great way to... Oh, man. Yeah, this is the best way to get wood in the game. In the whole game. This is the best way. I mean, usually you're supposed to do it all at once, but since the sun was going down, I didn't realize it. You know, you gotta make an exception every once in a while. And this was the exception. It's not the rule. It's the exception to the rule, if you know what I mean. Okay. So, we're gonna keep on chopping down this tree. You know, they always say the first thing you do in Minecraft is punch down a tree. Well, that's not the first thing I did. I died. So yeah, whenever I started this world, I had quite a bit of an adventure. I died like 10 times. No, not 10. It was like 2 or 3. But still, it felt like 10. Because, like, I never die. Ever. And so, yeah, I logged on, and nobody was here. Nobody was on. And it was nighttime. Yeah. Yeah. That's like the worst. You know, logging on the first time and it being nighttime. And nobody else is on to sleep it away. So you just gotta deal with it. So yeah. Now I got all this wood. Ooh, look at that. It's almost like I planned it. I didn't plan it. But it's almost like I did. You know? It's pretty great, huh? Okay, wow. Yeah, so I got some more trees to chop. But I don't think that you guys want to watch me chop down trees the entire time. So actually, I think I'm going to stop there. I'm not going to chop any more trees down right now. I'll chop them down, like, in between episodes. Like, maybe by next episode I'll have them all chopped down. But for right now, I think what I want to do is build me some fences. Okay, so fences, you know, we all know how they're made. Actually, I don't know how they're made. I feel like an idiot. Wait a second. Let's put our seeds in here. Because I don't need seeds in here, in me. Let's see. What should I do? I don't need all these axes at the moment. I will need them later. Yep. Actually, I will need one for my, you know, general axing needs. See, I need to kind of organize this. Get everything kind of out of the way. Not really all the way out of the way, but just kind of out of the way. Okay, so I need this. Okay, actually, I'm going to see if I can remember how to do this without looking it up. I haven't played Minecraft in a little while, in case you guys haven't noticed. It's been just a little whiles. Okay, so I think how we do it is sticks, wooden plank, wooden plank, wooden plank, and wooden plank. Yes! And we have 3 stacks of fences. Okay, so my overall plan is I don't want any zombies or creepers or anything of the like, you know, falling down here, hurting the crops. You know, I could, I won't, but I could, put like a ramp going down there all the way around. But I feel like it's just giving in to the threat, you know, it's like surrendering to terrorists. That's a terrible analogy. Maybe I shouldn't ever say that again. But yeah. I forgot to fill that with water. But yeah, so it's like you know, negotiating with bad people who are trying to blow you up like creepers. Yep, that's what it is. That's exactly what it is. That actually is exactly what it is. Wow. Good job, Soap. Way to point out the obvious. Also, I don't know if that music is loud or not. I feel like it is, because it feels loud to me. So I'm going to turn that down just a little bit. Oh, goodness, because that was really loud for me. I hope it wasn't too loud for y'all. And if it was, well, what can we do? Tell me, what can I do? Okay, so we are making headway, or fenceway, I guess. Fenceway? Fenceway. It's like feng shui, fenceway. So I need to eat. And just so you guys know, these beetroots, they are the least nutritious thing in the game, I feel like. Except maybe like spider's eyes, which actually take away health and, you know, food and stuff. That's probably less nutritious. And also zombie flesh, that's also probably less nutritious. Goodness, never mind, what am I saying? Beetroots aren't that non-nutritious. However, watermelon, I think, give you a whole one, so watermelon is probably more nutritious. However, eventually, I'm just gonna have wheat and cows and stuff, so I won't have to worry about nutrition. I'll just eat a cow, and I'll be fully nutriated, because that's a word. Now, of course, I'm probably gonna end up moving some of this fence later, but for the moment, FTM, for the moment, this is how we're gonna do it, yeah. Also, I hate misplacing these things. Oh, it's annoying. Because then you're like, oh, I gotta pull out the axe, and I gotta move this, and I gotta see it like that. Man, gotta pull out the axe, and you gotta do this, and then pick it up. Because, of course, we don't want to waste. We don't want to waste a single fence. These things are expensive to make. Not really, they're not that expensive, but I feel like they are. One more stack, and then I gotta make more. Holy cow, this is gonna take a lot of fences. And it may end up taking more as well, because I'm planning on, like I said before, reconfiguring this Joker so that it, it all works together nicely and looks bootimus. I may end up putting cows down here in the meantime. I'm not positive. I probably won't, but I'm not positive. I might. I feel like I'm so indecisive right now. You might as well call me Indecisive Soap Man. Because, yeah. Maybe you shouldn't call me that. Maybe you shouldn't call anybody an Indecisive Soap Man. Because that just sounds insulting. Is my name insulting to me? Some people have told me it is. But that's alright. Because, well, I don't know. I honestly don't. But it's alright, because I have 12 saplings. So, you know what that means? Because I don't. And that's alright. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Taking it in. Taking it in. Taking it into the auto body shop. And there we go. And there we go. We got the sticks. We got the fence. We got the fence. Yeah. Man. I kind of am tired right now. Which maybe that's why I'm a little bit hypery sounding. Maybe. Maybe not. Also, tonight, I found this great place. It's in a city on the way back to where I live from my church. Yes, from my church. And this place, it's called a milk store. Coolest thing ever. Okay, so they get their milk. It's from like a farm that's like an hour or two away. And it's all in glass bottles. I mean, some of it's in plastic bottles, but I mean, like, you know, who cares about that? It's all in... But yeah, no, I bought a thing tonight. This stuff was like the creamiest milk I've ever had. And of course it was processed, like, as far as, like, it didn't have, like, the thick cream, you know, because that's, like, it's like, you know, I don't know. It won't kill you, but... I mean, it'll kill you over time if you have enough of it. Because you'll just drink it and get, like, I don't know, all sorts of diabetes and high cholesterol and all that kind of stuff and things. But yeah, no. That stuff, man, it's good. So my cousin and I got home and we were like, you know what? Hey, you grab the glasses, I'll grab the milk, put all the rest of the groceries that I bought away. And then, we'll make some chocolate milk. And guess what? We made that chocolate milk. And that chocolate milk was delicious. On a scale of water to chocolate milk, it was chocolate milk. Yup. That was how good it was. I'm not gonna lie. No, but really, it was really great. And also, on another bright note, I was at the store, and I found, you know, pork chops. For like 99 cents a pound. That's pretty great. 99 cents a pound. It's usually like $3.50. Not even joking. Because that's what the price said that it was before. And I trust that price tag. I trust it a lot. Whenever you're a poor college student, you trust that price tag. And now I'm just rambling. And placing lots of wooden poles. I feel like my life is... It's kind of sad. Actually, my life isn't sad. It's very happy. I'm a very happy man. Have a good job, you know. Going through college. You know, have a good family. Have good friends. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty happy. Pretty happy. Okay, let's see if we can get all of these done before night comes. Oh, before night comes. Oh, no. What are you doing? We weren't supposed to go up there. Break it. I should have just gotten out the axe. But it's fine. It's fine. Come on. Come on. We could go all the way. At this point, I'm just going to stay out here even if night completely falls and I'm getting surrounded by zombies and stuff. I'm probably going to die a fool's death. Oi, 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 jump. By the way, we have placed a lot of fencing Not gonna lie. That is a lot of fencing. And sleep. Ah, I beat it. You can still see the orange in the sky. Ah, there we go. And also on another bright note. Okay, so, like I was saying before, my school has terrible internet. Terrible, terrible internet. Like, so terrible, I couldn't do anything at all. Like, for anything, whether it's computer, PlayStation, whatever. I can barely get my assignments turned in with it. But it was even worse in my room, to the point where, like, I had, like, nothing. I had the worst internet on campus, I felt. Actually, I'm pretty sure I had the worst internet on campus, except for one other guy whose internet was equally bad as mine, because he was in the same situation as me. We were, like, on the ends of the hallway, as far away from the Wi-Fi output point, whatever it's called, the source of life, the source of internet. And, so both of us had the, like, just terrible internet. And so, yeah. So, right before I came to school, I went to GameStop. I had a GameStop gift card or something, and I ended up buying some GameStop games. Not some GameStop games, but, you know, games at GameStop. And, one of them was Call of Duty Ghosts. And Call of Duty Ghosts, I found out it was a really fun game. It's a really great game. However, I only started playing it yesterday. Got on. I, did all the updates and everything, and started playing. I beat this same guy, like, 5 or 6 times in a row. Like, not even joking. 5 or 6 times in a row. He was, like level, you know, like, 40 or something like that. I don't even remember. But he'd been playing for a while. And here's little old me, playing, like, the first time, winning, like I said, 5 or 6 times in a row. And I text him, or, like, he's like, get back here, man, because I left because I was kind of getting bored of beating the same guy over and over. He's like, get back here, man. I was like, and so I was like, I went back, but I was like, so yeah, you are literally the first person I've played. And he's like, well, I don't usually lose this bad, and, you know, and he starts making up all these excuses, and I'm like, yeah, and I beat him a couple more times, and he's just like, you're just messing with me. You've played this before. I was like, nope, this is literally the first time. And he's like, oh, ha, 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 you're really funny, you're messing with me. And the whole thing was I was being completely serious. I had a great night last night. Yup, just beating that guy over and over again. And him thinking that I was messing with him. But I wasn't. Because why would I do that? That's totally dishonest. Yeah. By the way, you know those games that you just wish you could go back in time and play? Like, you had an old system, or you had, like, you know, something that was, like, super outdated, that you loved. Like, you just loved playing that game. But now you can't play it anymore. And the reason why is because, well, of course they don't support it. I wish there was a way to play games like that. I mean, besides an emulator. Like, I wish every game that was made in the past had some sort of, like, digital download that you could, like, use on a console now. Because that would be great. That would just be fantastic. Because, you know, I don't want to use emulators and take them off the web, just because, you know, piracy and stuff like that. Like, I understand for, like, super old games. Like, well, no, not even that, because, like, I was going to say, like, Fire Red and Leaf Green and, you know, the blue, or not Fire Red and Leaf Green, but Red, Blue, and Green. But then if you think about that, they've actually come out with, like, you know, ways that you can buy it. So even if you download that now, it's still kind of stealing. It's like, I don't even feel like that's okay anymore. Because, you know, they actually have a way for you to get it. So I don't know. Like I was saying, I just wish that companies would make them available to people to buy, or, you know, if they didn't care if they were downloaded, to just, like, have them on their website or whatever, that you could, like, download them for emulator purposes and stuff. Like, because that would be cool. Because, you know, I just don't like going on to, like, all these emulator websites, like CoolROM and stuff like that, and downloading. Because I've actually done it before in the past, and I felt really guilty about it, so I haven't done it since. And, but yeah, no, there's just some games I really miss playing. So yeah, like, one of them is this game, it's called Champions of Norath. I remember growing up, my brothers and we played this game for days. Not even joking. Not exaggerating or anything. We played this game for days. And, man, we had such a fun time playing it. I remember we would just, like, all hang out in the same room and play it, and, like, I don't think we ever even beat it, because it was such a long game. But, yeah, just stuff like that, you know, you have all these great memories with, but because stuff happens, like, for instance, my PlayStation just died. Like, I can't play any games on my PlayStation 2 anymore because the disk drive won't work. It's like, you know, all these games that I loved playing as a kid, you know, you can't play them anymore. And it's just, to me, it's kind of sad. Like, by kind of, I mean really, because, let's face it, like, that's like anything. It's like going to your grandmother's house, or anybody in your family's house, and, like, you see it's been, like, remodeled, and, like, there's, like, the old couch that, you know, you grew up, like, jumping around on, and, like, the old rickety chair, you know, sitting in the corner that you would, like, stand on and, you know, pretend you were, like, a cowboy, you know, sniping, you know, bank robbers and stuff. You know, it's just stupid stuff, but, like, stuff that you really had great memories with. Or, you know, like, I don't know, you go to, like, a park, or, like your old favorite park from back in the day, and you realize it's been demolished, and now there's, like, a building there that's, like, a parking garage or something. Like, it's just stupid. Or you, like, go to your old house that you grew up in, and you see it's, like, decrepit. And you're like, why did this end up happening to my house? Like, because this is my house, you know? So yeah, it's just, man, nostalgia. It's the worst. The worst ever. And yet, like, revisiting with nostalgia is one of the best things ever. Well, guys, you know, it's been great today. But I don't think you guys really want to watch me chop down trees for, like, another hour. So, here's the deal. I'll leave the episode here. And, oh, look at that, the music came on. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not, because I turned it way down. But I can hear it. And, yeah, so, I'm really excited to be back, to be playing some Minecraft, especially since I have some friends on here that I'll be playing it with. And, yeah. And I'm also really excited to be back, you know, talking to y'all once again and stuff and things, so. But, yeah, it's kind of nostalgic. It's like we're revisiting the old stuff, and, you know, we're back. We're back. We're back. Well, guys, stay safe. You know, keep it clean. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.